So using factorization method, the first thing to do is to find two numbers that will multiply themselves to give plus 6. And if you add them up, they will give plus 5. So the two numbers are 2 and 3, because 2 times 3 is going to give you 6, and 2 plus 3 is going to give us 5. So these are the two numbers that when you multiply them will give you this, and if you add them up, you get 5. So the next step is to rewrite the equation. So we have x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 6 is equal to 0. Notice that 2x plus 3x will give us back the 5x. So the next thing to do is to group them and then factorize them. So in grouping them, we have this and this. So now factorize, I'm going to have x into brackets x plus 2, because x is common in this, plus 3 is common in this. So we're going to have 3 into brackets x plus 2 is equal to 0. So the next thing to do now is to factorize this out. X plus 2 and x plus 2 is common in this. So we're going to factorize this, because this and this is common. X plus 2 into brackets x plus 3 is equal to 0. Now the next thing to do is to equate them. This is equal to 0 and this is equal to 0. So we're going to have x plus 2 is equal to 0 and x plus 3 is equal to 0. So in this particular case, x is equal to minus 2, and in this, x is equal to minus 3. So when a positive sign crosses an equality sign, the sign is going to change to minus. So the roots of the equation are x is equal to minus 2 and x is equal to minus 3. So notice that the coefficient of x squared is 2. So the first thing to do is to multiply 2 by minus 3, which is going to give us minus 6. So the next thing to do is to find two numbers that will multiply to give minus 6. And if you add them together, they will give plus 5. So the two numbers are 6 and minus 1, because 6 times minus 1 is going to give us minus 6, and 6 plus minus 1 is going to give us 5. So the next step to take is to rewrite the equation. So we're going to have 2x squared plus 6x minus 3 is equal to 0. So notice that 6x minus x will still give us plus 5 here. So the next thing to do is to group and factorize. So in grouping, we're going to have this and this grouped, and this grouped. Remember, here is going to change to plus, because if we expand this bracket, we're still going to have this equation back. So the next thing to do now is to factorize. So we're going to factorize this and factorize this. So in factorizing this, we're going to have 2x is common. 2x is common here. 2x into bracket x plus 3 minus x plus 3 is equal to 0. So you notice that 2x is common here and 1 is common here. So in factorizing, because x plus 3 and x plus 3 is common in these, so we're going to factorize now. In factorizing, we're going to have x plus 3 into bracket 2x minus 1, because this has coefficient of 1 here. So we close the bracket, so all equal to 0. So the next thing to do is equate them. So x plus 3 is equal to 0, and 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. So in this case here, x is equal to minus 3. So because when plus 3 moves to the other side, it becomes negative 3. And 2x minus 1, you're going to have 2x is equal to 1. So that x will be equal to half. That's when you divide both side by 2. Divide both side by 2, x is equal to half. So the roots of the equation are x is equal to minus 3 and x is equal to half.